Have you ever wondered how expensive are the private jets that world leaders use? Well, image, power, and perception are extremely important factors to consider for world leaders, and in a similar vein, comfort and luxury. And that's why many of the most powerful presidents, business magnates, and kings on the globe fly about in luxurious private planes. So, who owns the most expensive private jet? What does it come with? And what exactly makes them so valuable? Let's not waste any more time. Number 9. Donald Trump, Boeing 757. It has been said that Donald Trump purchased the aircraft for a price of $100 million, and this was before any modifications were done. Given that the interior of the Trump private plane is lined with 24-karat gold, it is believed that the cost of the renovations are in the tens of millions of dollars. However, the exact cost is unclear. When equipped as an airplane, the Boeing 757 has the capacity to transport a maximum of 240 people. And because it is powered by two Rolls-Royce RB211 turbofan engines, this particular type of the Boeing 757 has a maximum range of 12,874 kilometers and is capable of reaching its maximum speed of 1,044 kilometers per hour. It comes equipped on the interior with a sizable flat-screen television as well as a huge amount of storage space. Surprisingly, the fittings for the seat belts and the toilet fixtures are made of gold. Number 8. Hassana Bulkaya, Airbus A340-212. Hassana Bulkaya, the current Sultan of Brunei, spent his childhood years surrounded by an incredible collection of precious metals and diamonds. So, it should not come as a surprise that the prince's personal airplane is referred to as the Flying Palace. The prince shelled out $100 million in order to purchase an Airbus A340-212, often known as the Flying Palace. The airplane was extensively refurbished and upgraded in the United States of America at an additional cost of $120 million. The improvements to the aircraft not only improved its capability to fly, but also provided it with a luxurious new cabin that was adorned with costly materials such as precious metals, diamonds, and wood. Number 7. Boris Johnson, Airbus A330. Just recently, the British 32nd Squadron spent a total of 250 million GBP on their very own Airbus A330. The new aircraft was developed with the sole purpose of providing transportation for the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom when he is on official business. When compared to the air control facilities of other leading nuclear powers, the aircraft used by the United Kingdom is essentially a passenger jet that has been modified. The only features that have been altered is the layout of the cabin and the ability to refuel in the middle of a flight. According to the sources in the news, the jet was upgraded to take into account the present state of the economy. The modernization of the plane that is used by the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom only cost $20 million. The jet has 58 business-class seats located throughout the main cabin of the aircraft. These seats were particularly created for ministers and the aides that travel with them. Surprisingly, there are 100 seats in economy-class position in the very back of the plane. These seats were specifically built for the journalists who cover the ministry cabinet. Number 6. Emmanuel Macron, Airbus A330-200. France has spared no expense when it comes to the aircraft travel of President Emmanuel Macron. He travels on a sleek Airbus A330-200, which put the government back around $270 million. However, the principal jet that is used by Emmanuel Macron is not merely a luxurious means of traveling over extensive distances, but more similar to the aircraft that are used by other world powers that possess nuclear weapons. Surprisingly, it features a bedroom with a king-size bed, a bathroom, a dressing space, a kitchen, an office, a soundproof negotiation room for a group of 12 people, a small operating room, and a room that is reserved for the president's delegation and the media. And when it comes to the communication system of the airplane, it contains a great number of encrypted channels for the transmission of sensitive information and conversations. Number 5. Konrad Adenauer for Olaf Scholz, Airbus A340. The current Chancellor of Germany, Olaf Scholz, travels the country in a specially modified version of the Airbus A340-313X known as the Konrad Adenauer. This aircraft was given its name in honor of Germany's first post-war Chancellor, Konrad Adenauer. The aircraft, which underwent major repairs in order to fulfill its new role as the personal aircraft of the German Chancellor, is now opulent, technologically advanced, and secure. It also has a kitchen, a bathroom, at least one bedroom, a workspace, a conference room with video conferencing equipment, and a separate room that has soundproofing for private conversations. It's also equipped with a number of cutting-edge safety measures, including an identification friend or foe system, missile defense equipment, and additional fuel tanks, which allow them to fly non-stop for up to 13,500 kilometers. Number 4. Andrey Usmanov, Airbus A340. Andrey Usmanov is a businessman who is widely regarded as one of the wealthiest individuals in Russia and as one of the top 50 most powerful people in the world. It has been reported that his own Airbus A340-300 business jet set him back more than $350 million. However, according to the rates on the market at the moment, Andrey Usmanov's flagship jet is at least $238 million in value. When the cost of the makeover and the addition of the VIP suites are taken into account, the total price might exceed $350 million. Let's say it provides an outstanding balance between price and performance. Anyway, the enormous carrying capacity of the aircraft, along with the fact that it is powered by 4 engines, ensures that it can go to any location in the sky without risk. Number 3. Saudi Prince AlWaleed in Tawil, Airbus A380. The prince's private Airbus 380 jet features a cabin that is 550 square meters in size, making it rather roomy. Even if these residences are palaces, there will be more than enough space here for all of the conveniences of home. And guess what? In addition to its garage doors for transporting autos and stable for transporting horses and camels, the aircraft features a number of bedrooms that are completely furnished. Moreover, there is a prayer space which can be turned to face Mecca from any angle. Surprisingly, this private jet airplane is powered by a total of 4-engine Alliance GP 7270 engines, which allows it to attain its maximum speed of 1,050.87 kilometers per hour. With a range of 15,700 kilometers, the Airbus 380 Custom holds the position of having the second highest range on our list. Number 2. Vladimir Putin's aircraft. Vladimir Putin has a soft spot in his heart for the IL-96-300 PU, a jet manufactured in Russia. This long-haul aircraft is distinguishable from the typical passenger airliner due to the substantial fuselage fairing that it features. The government outfitted the aircraft with cutting-edge communication technology so that it could function as a command and control center in the event that an unexpected fight broke out. And when it comes to the outside of the jet, it does not visibly deviate from the usual model, but the interior is exquisitely decorated with pricey tapestries and gold accents. Neoclassicism was applied to every detail, from the fittings to the upholstery across the whole space. Naturally, additional safety precautions are required for the jet. This coverage is provided both inside and outside of Russian territory by a highly skilled group of pilots belonging to the Russian Aerospace Forces. Number 1. Joe Biden Air Force One. In contrast to Vladimir Putin, Joe Biden often utilizes not one but 2 identical planes that have been carefully modified. The planes are known internally as highly upgraded versions of the Boeing 747-200B. They have been given the military designation of VC-25A, which is also their civilian name. On board, there is more than sufficient space for the President of the United States to make his home. The President resides in a residence that is larger than 370 square meters and is furnished with offices, a bedroom, a shower, and a gym. It is common knowledge that the President never leaves the White House without a significant group of advisors and bodyguards following close behind. Luckily, each member on board of the entourage has the opportunity to unwind in their own personal space. Those in higher-ranking jobs have access to private offices, while those in lower-ranking positions work and relax in shared areas. The culture of owning private jets has constantly been growing in recent years, and so hearing hefty price tags attached to these aircraft is not a surprise. After all, these private jets are as equally luxurious as a 5-star hotel. When it comes to upgrading how I travel, I don't think private state-of-the-art jetliners are in my near future. Anyways, which private jet do you rate as the most luxurious? Which among them fascinated you the most? If traveling in style is something you're interested in, check the videos on screen. You won't be disappointed.